It's only annoying to the fact that you're not doing what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not annoying that the people come in and they're jerks or anything like that. It's that you just have to be there.
Yeah. On this holiday when everybody else is pretty much off.
And where everybody else is pretty much off.
And those are the two biggest ones, though. Thanksgiving and Christmas are the two biggest ones where you're like, even people around you're like, oh, you got to be here? They almost feel bad for you as well. Like,
no, almost.
But they don't because they're there.
Yeah, they showed up.
They showed up, but they have some remorse in their heart. They're like, ooh, you got to work this? I'm sorry, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat.
Hi. Welcome to the Modern Waiter Podcast. I'm Marlon Joseph, the Modern Waiter, where we discuss all things restaurant business. Learn something. Laugh at something. What is the worst holiday to work as a restaurant employee? It's no secret that if you work in the restaurant business, you work holidays.
True.
Some are worse than others. In today's episode, we will reveal which holidays are our least favorite to work. But first, the intro.
Tired of working deadbeat jobs for lame pay. I'm tired of getting fired and hired the same day. If you know the rules of the game, then you'll stay. And if you don't, then you'll be a part.
As usual, I'm joined by my good friend Danny DeVilla.
What's up, people?
We work holidays.
For sure.
And some I don't mind, and I wonder.
There's plenty of holidays where you don't mind, but at the same time you're like, oh,
it'd be nice to be
off. Yes.
But that's when we make our money.
True.
So when I look at it like that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, that's when we make our money. When everybody else is off, and then you're coming in, we hustle.
Yeah.
And then half the time we get to go out later anyway.
Absolutely.
On your dime.
Yep.
The annoying thing is when other people try to get off. When the people that don't realize that they're in the restaurant business.
Yeah.
And they're trying to skeeve off and, oh, I'm sick that day. Or, oh, it's Mother's Day. I don't get to see my mother. Like, stop it. You knew what you were getting into.
That's the holiday to work.
And not only are people coming through the door, but you didn't show up to work because you needed off, or you took this trip that you know you probably shouldn't have scheduled, and now we're short-staffed, and that's even more annoying.
Yes.
And so we're going to talk about which holidays we're talking about the major holidays.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about what are the good points and the bad points, what we don't mind about it, and we'll rank them at the end.
Yes.
So is there a particular holiday that you love as a person, not just to work? What's your favorite holiday?
I'm a Christmas guy, and I don't work Christmas Day.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only holiday I will not work on.
All right.
Maybe it's just my nostalgia from being a kid or whatever it is. I will work Christmas Eve. I'll work Thanksgiving. I don't mind working New Year's by any means.
Okay.
Mother's Day, all the other ones, but Christmas Day is almost like a sacred. I don't think anybody should have to work on Christmas anyways. I don't think restaurants should be open. But
I agree.
And I think that's the only day of the year that really shouldn't have to be. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just one of those things. But that is, my restaurant's open every day of the year, so that's the only holiday I do make sure I'm always off for.
I get what you're saying. It's a tougher sell to not be open on Christmas where we are.
Yeah.
Because we have a great amount of tourists that come, or visitors, let's just say, and they need somewhere to eat.
They do.
So even if it's the hotel restaurant, somebody's working on Christmas. So I feel like that has gone by the wayside.
Absolutely.
Certain types of restaurants that certainly aren't going to be busy are not going to be open.
Yeah. And there's plenty of spots that aren't open.
There's plenty of spots
that aren't open. Yeah. I mean, you're very limited on your options on Christmas Day. And everybody knows that.
Very limited?
I could think of probably, and we're the restaurant, we have restaurants all over the place here.
Yeah.
I can only think of maybe like 5 or 10 that are actually open on Christmas.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I never thought about it. I always work Christmas.
Okay.
And I don't mind working Christmas because I don't have that nostalgia. I loved Christmas as a kid, but I've graduated to being a Grinch. Okay?
Yeah,
I do believe that, Christmas is magical for kids. We give them that whole thing, and that's cool. But as you get older, and I'd rather have somebody else have off. Because it's a little bit wasted on me.
True. Okay.
It'd be nice to be, with your family and things like that, but sometimes.
He's like, it's sometimes good to have the excuse.
Exactly. Ooh, I'm out of here. You know, when I had to do the thing with everybody, I like you're right. I do like the excuse of, yeah, I'm out of here. I
gotta go.
You motherfuckers. You know what I mean? I'm out. And so let's go through it. We started with Christmas. And on the list, I didn't put Christmas Eve, but I suppose I should.
Because depending on your
ethnicity?
yes. Certain people celebrate Christmas Eve, and it's a very big deal for them.
Like Spanish people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas is an afterthought.
Absolutely.
What are the pros and cons about Christmas Eve?
I don't really have any pros and cons. I mean, because most restaurants, they still, even if they're open, they're going to close a little bit early on Christmas Eve, which is fine. And you can still, like, if you're religious and you can do, like, if you want to do midnight mass, you're still able to do those kind of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And actually, I didn't mind working Christmas Eve because of that reason. I would work, be off by 10:30, and my family liked to do, like, the whole midnight mass thing with the candles and blah, blah, blah. And we would go do that, and it was actually cool. I didn't have to wake up early and I'd be off on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Didn't have to wake up early, go do, like, a Christmas service or anything like that. And it was perfect for it. It covered both my bases. I was able to work, make money, and able to do one of our traditions.
I love me some Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a great feeling because it's almost like the wind down.
Oh yeah, and you used to go all in anyways because you have that Latin on.
Yeah, I'm Latin by injection.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to have to do
all that.
Anything that I would actually be off would be Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
That would be the holiday between Christmas and Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I would work on Christmas because you're not going in very early. So I'd have off Christmas Eve, do the Christmas Eve thing, and then
Christmas
by
Day,
the time I'd have to work Christmas Day, it's
never an early
like
day.
3-4 o'clock or whatever. So I would be able to spend the day and then go in and work at night. It was perfect. Christmas Eve, I like the wind down because shopping. If you don't get it by 6 o'clock, you ain't getting it.
Yeah, you're done.
It's a wrap. And what are you waiting for that anyway? Because all you're getting is scraps and craps.
Yep.
Okay? And
or it's really expensive to get what you really want.
yeah, you're done for. And I like that wind down. People are a little bit more relieved that their shopping season's over.
Done.
Or maybe they just got to wrap a couple things, but then they come in, they're in a good mood if they do come in at all, because that's another family time.
Yeah.
And I like Christmas Eve. To work it, it's a little annoying. Because people are stressed out.
It can go both ways. They can either be really awesome or they can be complete assholes.
Listen, when they got their family in town, they got to deal with everybody, and they have all these things, it's nice to have a little respite. It's nice to have a little drink here and there and whatever the case may be. So, but it can be a little annoying to work on a Christmas Eve. So that, and then you roll right into Christmas. You hope that usually Christmas, everybody's definitely relieved. They're a little bit more pleasant. They did their opening of the presents and their obligations, and they're coming in. They're all dressed up.
Yeah.
And we do a Christmas Day brunch, and I'm trying to remember at the old place how much of the Christmas that I worked. I worked some of them. Yeah,
you would work if it fell on your normal day to work.
That's true.
So that's exactly how you planned your holidays.
Yes. If I was naturally off, don't look for me.
Yeah.
Let's go back now to Thanksgiving.
That's your holiday.
That's my holiday. That's one I take off.
He takes off Thanksgiving.
I take off Thanksgiving.
I don't mind working Thanksgiving. I work, but for me, I work lunch. So it's perfect for me because I'm able to I work the day shift. So I get out of the cooking.
Yes.
Okay. And I get to, even if I don't get out till 6 o'clock, I still am able to go enjoy a meal and watch the end of some football or whatever. And I don't mind that part of it.
Football was never a tradition for me on Thanksgiving. So that's a recent thing.
Yeah.
My family, they'll turn that football game off and they'll put on like the cooking channel. I don't know. It's so horrible how I'm into football and they're
Love it.
not.
He loves football.
Love football. Not as much as I used to, but you get the point. But Thanksgiving, it's just the time for my family to get together. And unlike Christmas, there's no pretense. You really are giving and you're not looking to take. You're not looking to get. You just You're just looking to cook and have enough and make sure everybody comes through. You get a plate, you get a bite. So and so can't come. Let's make them a plate. Let's deliver that and things like that. I just love that vibe. I really, really do. And to work it, I usually don't work a lot of them.
Yeah.
I worked it last year. It's only annoying to the fact that you're not doing what you wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not annoying that the people come in and they're jerks or anything like that. It's that you just have to be there.
Yeah. On this holiday when everybody else is pretty much off.
And where everybody else is pretty much off.
And those are the two biggest ones, though. Thanksgiving and Christmas are the two biggest ones where you're like, even people around you're like, oh, you got to be here? They almost feel bad for you as well. Like,
no, almost.
But they don't because they're there.
Yeah, they showed up.
They showed up, but they have some remorse in their heart. They're like, ooh, you got to work this? I'm sorry, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat.
Yeah, but you can keep that false, remorse.
Yeah.
It's like, I get it, but hey, we're here because you're here.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly.
Let's do the Halloween.
Okay, Halloween is not just a day to me, so
it's just a day because I don't really do much.
Yeah,
but
and I'm not even big into Halloween as a whole, anyways. Like if it falls on my natural day off,
okay,
yes, I'll take my kid trick or treating or whatever. But if I'm working it. It is what it is.
It's one of those things like Christmas. I've become an adult and it's.
But I find you know what I find funny?
What?
More adults love
Halloween.
Yeah, man. Have you not noticed? I mean, they're more into some of the kids sometimes.
But they're into it for the parties.
Yeah.
They can't wait to dress up.
They can't wait.
They can't wait to be a slut, to be a hoe, to be a pirate, to be a something ghoul or witch,
whatever
the case.
They love it.
They are into it, and you're very right. A lot of adults are into the Halloween, but from the party standpoint.
Yeah.
I have not been to the last Halloween party. I used to throw Halloween parties. I used to throw a lot of parties.
Yeah, you did.
And the Halloween party, it takes a lot of effort because.
But they're fun.
They're fun. Once you dress up, you're a different person.
Yeah.
But it takes a while to assemble your costume. Mm-hmm. And I don't necessarily like to recycle costumes, but. Sometimes
if you got something super fresh, you gotta wear it.
You just gotta get your money's worth out of it instead of just the one time. I believe the last Halloween party I went to was with Lester.
Okay. Oh, and that makes sense actually.
I've become kind of lazy when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I don't really want to put a costume together for a few days.
I'm not the one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen you dress up.
I don't.
The most I think you would do is get a different T-shirt that says something.
Yep.
That's your MO.
Yep.
A T-shirt for every occasion.
For sure.
So I don't mind. I mean, but Halloween's also a dead night to work.
True.
Ain't nobody going to a restaurant on a Halloween.
No, because they're out partying.
They're out partying.
Yeah.
They're out partying. And God forbid you have to close the restaurant on a Halloween. You can't even go to a doggone party.
See?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mildly annoying, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
In my mind, holiday seasons end at Father's Day.
Okay.
And it begins on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So Thanksgiving, the major holidays, you got to work in the restaurant and things like that. So let's talk about Father's Day.
Okay.
You work in Father's Day?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
do you take off or?
No. I'm there for Father's Day because I only work. It's Sunday. It's always on a Sunday. Mm-hmm. I usually just work lunch anyways. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if I had taken off, I would probably come see you anyways and get some brunch.
Because I'm working too.
Yeah. So and it's no big deal. I might now. I remember. I think was it 2 years ago. I did take my daughter to Virginia for on Father's Day. So it worked out perfect because I was able to see my dad, and it kind of planned. We were both fathers, so that was cool.
Okay.
But unless it's something like that, no, I'm not looking to take it off. If it just happens to flow on when I have to do something around that time, or if I could go see if I'm able to see my dad, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's when I will take it off.
Yeah.
When I have to travel.
How about Father's Day when you were growing up? Did you have to make a fuss and give him a tie or anything like that?
No. I mean, I always got him something, but nothing crazy. We would barbecue. We keep it light, and it was just chill.
You would barbecue or he would barbecue?
He would barbecue,
Yeah,
but we would barbecue as a family.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I've never really been that big of a deal on.
Yeah, we
on-
never really,
on-
we never
on
even. I
Father's
don't think.
Day.
I don't remember a time we even went to dinner, yo. It was always like we cooked at home.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And I even tell people, I said, Father's Day is, Mother's Day is a big to do.
Yeah.
You got to take your mom out. Mother's Day is one of the busiest restaurant days in a restaurant of the
It's
year.
the king.
Yeah.
It's the king. Not
because
one of the. It's the king.
Yeah, it's the monster.
And it's coming up this Sunday.
Yes. So, compared to Mother's Day, everybody has a mom. Mm-hmm. We're from a generation where it was 50-50. I do believe a lot of dads have stepped it up since then, but but we were definitely from where it was pretty normal, half did and half didn't. So it didn't really matter as much, but everybody had a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does.
Everybody
so
has a mom, for sure. I get you, Jeff. You may or may not know your dad or your father or whatever you want to call it, and so that's kind of weird too, because that's a whole other.
It's a whole thing.
That's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Mother's Day. Here's the
the monster.
annoying part about working Mother's Day. It's the expectation.
Yes.
That everything has to
Be
go
perfect,
right for my
and
mom.
that's what you have to come in with. You don't have to come in with. You can come with all the expectation you want.
Yeah, but it's still a restaurant.
It's still a restaurant.
Yeah.
You got to remember, and then it's busy, and then we might run out of stuff, and then there might be issues where something didn't come in or
You
something.
give me anxiety already.
But that's what happens, when you are that busy, and God forbid, let's say you are ready for it, but it's also a whole weekend. You know what I mean? It's not Mother's Day is not just that Sunday.
Yeah.
When you work in a busy spot, they're bringing their mama because they don't want to deal with that Sunday. They might bring her out on Saturday. They might bring her out on Friday. Yeah. It depends what time they have, but they use that whole weekend as the buffer.
Yes.
So you might run into problems come Sunday.
Yes. Come Sunday, we're out of this, we're out of that. So here's how it goes in my estimation. Friday, you take out the mother, not necessarily your mother, but the mother in your life.
Yes.
It could be a coworker, a good friend, or whatever, because she's tied up with her family Saturday, Sunday.
Absolutely.
So you're going to take her out on that Friday. Now, Saturday, you might want to take your own mom out if she's also practical, that you don't want to deal with the Sunday bullshit, right? So you take her out on Saturday, or you take out...
Or you take out your mother-in-law. You might take out your or if you have a kid, and then you might take out both parents and kind of like something like that, because you're going to dedicate that day towards your wife or your baby's mom, whatever you want to call it.
100%.
Your significant other.
The girls might get together and take each other out on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Here comes Sunday.
Here comes the big one.
And I work brunch. We do a brunch. So now it's
the
heart
monster.
palpitations and stuff like that. And we're on the water.
Yeah.
So
they're on you.
Everybody wants that special table, that one. And it's almost, you got to have pushback, because everybody wants that.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, everybody wants to be on the water. Yeah, everybody wants a big top there.
And everybody wants the big top. You're right. Okay? Because they're deep.
They're deep.
They're deep.
And here's a particular annoying thing about Mother's Day. Everybody wants a big top. So you're plotting things out. Oh, you're going to get a 10 top. Oh, it's mom, dad, and the uncle, and 8 children.
Terrifying.
So that's a 6'3" top.
Yeah.
You're not getting a 10 top.
No.
You ain't getting no 10 adults on Mother's Day.
Unless, I think the one time I saw you, I did have 10 adults. The only time I came on Mother's Day, remember I brought the kids there for Mother's Day? But my kids are grown. So, well, not all of them, but most of them.
But that's rare.
And that was super rare.
Dude, it's always a bunch of kids.
Yeah, there was a bunch of kids there that day.
Yeah. That's the annoying thing about Mother's Day. You're not.
It's family central.
It's family central.
Yes.
Tons of big tops and tons of kids. Because who have kids? Mothers.
Yep.
And it's, I don't want to say it's annoying. It's more just the volume and the expectation. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you can execute, but you got to temper your expectations. Mm-hmm. Everybody's in here for a special time, and we put on the theater.
Absolutely.
We talked about it the other day about, pretending to care. And me and Almanza, on Mother's Day when we worked at a certain restaurant, we would either get, a couple dozen
I might do that.
a couple dozen.
I love that.
Flowers
That's always
or
quality.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And give
I would
them one
to
out
all
each.
the
Yeah, they
mothers
love
and
that.
things like that. So
It plays.
We would pool. So in our section,
Yeah.
other people are looking at our section, and we would. One year we gave out Hershey Kisses.
Mm-hmm.
Another year we gave out carnations. You know, we ain't doing roses. I mean,
Roses
roses
are
on Mother's
ridiculous.
Day is like
It's
ridiculous, like Valentine's Day.
Ridiculous.
But the carnation plays.
Yeah.
Because, you know, roses are, you know, for personal, you know, that kind of thing. And that's how we hustled and made that money. And I don't mind Mother's Day, but the fact that I work a brunch spot, that's the annoying thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the good thing is, it brings out people who aren't the regular brunch savages.
True.
So I don't have to really, I could actually be civilized myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to be, you know, stiff-arming people on the Mother's Day brunch because they're keeping it together. Maybe they went to church.
Because they're with their mom. Or they're with their, you know.
Their kids. And
Yes.
Yeah. They're with the family.
Yes.
So
it's a whole different vibe.
It's a whole different
It's a whole different brunch vibe.
Yeah, it's a whole different.
They're not there to get hammered. They're there to eat, enjoy, look at the view.
Yes. Have a pleasant
Time is what you're hoping for.
Is what you're hoping for. Now working back, I believe next comes Easter.
Yes. Very similar to Mother's Day, but not quite.
Very similar to Mother's
Especially
Day.
you do a brunch.
I do a brunch
Easter.
again.
Easter's another brunch holiday.
Easter's another brunch holiday, another family holiday.
Yeah.
Easter is like, it's like brunch, but Southside brunch. It's not quite the same.
Yeah.
It's from another it's another ilk.
Yeah.
And it's a little tinge of annoying.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, I hated Easter.
How was Easter this year?
It wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I can't remember. I don't think ours was too crazy.
But we also have owners that don't really do the booking like
The old ones?
other ones do. The other ones
They would go all in.
they would go all in. This one's more civilized. It's just like, you know, they cap the reservations and
They kept it classy.
they kept it classy, San Diego.
Yeah.
They kept it classy. And a part of me misses the chaos, but a lot of me doesn't.
No, you know what you miss from the chaos?
What?
The money.
That's true.
The chaos brings the money, baby.
That is true.
Yo, the chaos brings the money.
Yo, whenever you make big money,
Yo.
you really it's blood money.
Yo,
You know?
Without the chaos, there's no real money, okay?
That is true. That is true. Like nobody just lays back and then be like, "Oh, I made this many hundreds of dollars just chilling in the corner."
No.
It's like when you
You
like,
need
man,
that.
I got
Yeah.
my ass
And-
beat.
yes.
I had my ass handed to
Yo,
me.
when you can't think about how much money you made is when you know you made money.
Yes.
When you wait till I'm like,
When you've been trying to go to the bathroom for hours. And not that you just couldn't because you didn't have a
you didn't have a second,
to
you didn't
yourself.
have a moment to breathe, yo.
Yes. You're so right. That's when you make money. I miss that.
Yeah.
That's when you make the real
Yeah.
money.
You kill it.
When you don't even know if you're going to make it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I don't know. if I'm
Pulling on
gonna
my
make it.
thread.
They keep coming. They keep coming.
really, it's not over yet?
Yeah, you look at your watch.
Yo.
You're like, God damn.
It said this time. What did it mean? Why are they still coming?
It didn't move. You are 100%
Yeah, man.
correct. If you're not weedy, you ain't making shit. Easter, it's something about the church crowds and brunch. Mm-hmm. It's not like I want to be anywhere on Easter.
No. And I don't mind being at work, but you don't like what it brings out.
Exactly.
I got what you mean.
Exactly. Before that, we got
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Which is big.
Which is big and another huge annoying day.
Yes.
For me, Valentine's Day being annoying, it's an upgrade holiday. So whatever level restaurant you're at, you're getting from
And I'm not gonna lie to you, for a long time I didn't work Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Because that's my daughter's birthday. So she comes before the work.
Yeah.
Period. Mm-hmm. But now she's at the age where, if it falls on a weekend, she's like 11 or something. It felt like on a Friday, so I was like, I'll work it on the, and then we will do something
You ain't
before
getting up that Friday.
Yeah, so, but because she's at that age where it's okay. It's she's already done it all.
Yeah.
And I'll take her somewhere and we can figure it out on our own. It doesn't need to be exactly on that day, and I'll still treat her. She still gets what she wants on that day. Mm-hmm. I'll make sure everything's fine. It runs like how it's supposed to run, but I haven't now that she's a little bit older, it's a little, now if it falls on my natural days off, or she's all good.
Yeah.
And which is fine.
Yeah. Yeah, Valentine's Day.
But I don't like going, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like going out on Valentine's Day.
No. I can't tell you the last time I went out.
Yeah, I don't even, so when it is her birthday, like this year, my mom came in town and I didn't work, but we ordered out. Okay, we did takeout. Because I was not dealing with it.
I have a cousin whose birthday, I believe, is New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
Stop it. You're forever cursed.
Yeah.
That is a horrible day. Not as bad as just as bad as Valentine's Day. You ain't getting no reservation. Like, you have to, even if you have a reservation made for 6 months, okay?
You still might wait.
It's an annoying day to go out to eat.
Yes.
That's an annoying day to go out to eat. And
but
that's
for us, it's busy. And we're killing it. I mean, it's one of those days. But remember, it's all two tops.
That's true.
So you got to, that's when you're hoping you have that section that is all two tops.
Two top city.
Two top city.
You know what we used to do?
Break up the tables.
With the old owners, we'll take every big table out and bring in all two tops.
That's the move.
Thing looked like a lunchroom.
That's the move, though.
Dude, we just
and they were all full, weren't they?
Moving. All full.
All full.
All full. We made sections where there weren't no sections.
Yeah. You could kill it, yo.
Kill it. Come in, Nope, that's you.
That's you sitting right there.
What are you going to do?
Where you going to go?
Because somebody else is more than happy to take that table.
You here. You going to leave now?
Where you going to go?
Where are you going to go?
Where you going to go?
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
I got you.
If you don't already have a reservation,
you sure? You ain't going nowhere, yo. You're crazy. You're about to go. If you say no, you're going to go wait 2 hours for something that's not good.
Yo, you might even get to wait. You might get turned away because you know you're going to try somewhere kind of nice.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
And then when you go further down the trough and you go to everyday restaurant, you ain't getting no play.
Ain't no play.
You're getting no play. So,
negative play.
I'm afraid, sir.
Yeah,
that is your seat.
You're going to sit down.
That is your table. Now, before that.
For what? Valentine's Day?
Before Valentine's Day, we're working backwards. Is New Year's.
Is there anything in between? No, New Year's is it.
Yeah, New Year's.
So we're back to the holiday season.
We're back to the holiday.
Well, New Year's is fine for me.
And now that's another one that I usually take off.
We used to take off New Year's Eve. We did a couple years.
Well, let's call New Year's Eve, same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, New Year's Eve, I usually don't like to work only because I just didn't feel like it. It's not, to me, it's kind of like a late one because people want to be there for midnight and stuff like that.
It's always late. If it falls, like for me, New Year, it's like how you were back in the day. If it falls on my natural day off, I have it off, but I don't mind working it. I make money on it. It's a good holiday.
Yeah.
And usually what happens around, like, you really stop serving food at like 11 o'clock anyways.
True.
It's just more people that are just there.
And people are generally happy on New Year's Eve.
Oh, no, they're usually very happy.
Yeah.
And I work at a spot where there's live music, so it's cool. They get that whole vibe going. Mm-hmm. And half the time, I really don't need to be there all the way till midnight, but nobody's getting out their seat. So I can't complete my work, like complete my side work and clean up the restaurant until after midnight. So I'm always stuck there after midnight. But for how my restaurant works, I really, after like 11:15, people are done eating. They're just they're hanging out because it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
They're drinking, which is fine, but
you guys have music and everything.
Yeah, we have live. So we have live music. So it's cool, and we're on the beach. So I think they do a firework at midnight. I can't remember or not.
They do.
So people sit around and watch for that, and that'd be really it. But so that's how I get people to. I'm stuck there because of that reason. But I'm not really working after 11ish.
12, 14 people are getting their cars.
Yeah.
They're done.
Oh, yo, 12 between, they're gone, yo.
They're done for.
As soon as you turn off that music after midnight, you know what I mean? You're gone, yo. They're gone.
I mean, the music's still going.
Yeah. But most of the time, after you do the toast, you pay your tab, you're out of there, yo.
They've been hanging on for this moment. And
and then you start to clean up, and you're pretty good.
Yeah, because a lot of people that go to a restaurant, a lot of people that don't want to even be out.
Yes.
They acquiesce to be out there, because people are going to a party or a club or a special place if they're really young and into it.
Absolutely, yeah. You might come, and which is great because with New Year's, that's why New Year's is good because of the whole, you get the earlier crowd because people want to eat. They want a nice meal, but then they want to go out.
Yes.
Okay. The bulk
so you get
of
that first turn.
That bulk of your people, they're there for that early turn because they want to start their night the right way.
Yes.
Okay. And then you get to your second turn, which is probably prime time, and those people are still around the same pace. They want to be where they want to be at by midnight, but they're okay with leaving by like 10.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. No, they want to be where they be at by 11:30.
Yes. Oh, no question.
Yeah.
And then you have like that 9 o'clock, your final turn if you're lucky, that 9 o'clock and those people aren't leaving until midnight. They know where they're at. They're staying.
They're where they're going to be for New Year's.
Your 9 to 9:30 seating is staying to the end of the night.
Here's the tough thing about where I am.
Because you guys do a little dance floor and everything too. Do you still do that?
We have a dance floor. We have a DJ. Last year, I got like a bar mitzvah looking DJ, bro. It was kind of weird.
Ew.
You know, it's like, come on now.
Dude, you can do better than that.
Yeah, you can do better.
Be better. Do better.
So we have a DJ. We have 2 seatings.
Yeah, because you close inside for the DJ.
Yes. So we have regular restaurant, but a set menu, and it's cheaper than the second turn. Second turn, you have a more expensive menu, no inside, all outside, and then we do a champagne toast, and things like that, and then we're pulling everything back in. But we do a New Year's Day brunch.
Yes.
So after all of that, we have to.
That's what it becomes a long day.
That's a long night. That's a long night. And generally, I don't like to work it.
Yeah.
I'll have off because
you'll work the brunch usually the next day.
Because I'll work the brunch usually the next day, and I don't know what it is. Just as you get on in life, in the server life, there's just some things that just aren't worth it to you anymore. You just don't feel like it.
Yeah.
You just don't feel like working that holiday, and they can't tell you nothing because you're right on the edge of like what. You know what I mean? Like, because they just leave you alone because you're a good server. You paid your dues, but no. Plenty of people want to work.
Yeah, and which is good.
Yeah,
which is always good because people usually want
it's money.
Yeah,
plenty of people want to make money.
Yeah.
So
and they know, even the newer people, they're like, oh yeah, that's a good. They know it's time to make money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
you make money.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever, $175, $225 per head, whatever the case may be.
You make money.
You make money.
Yeah.
And so then that would roll back into Christmas. So we did all.
Yeah, we did them all.
Now let's rank them. We'll rank them and we'll let everybody go.
Sounds good.
And if there's something that we missed about one of these holidays, good or bad, let us know. Email me, themodernwaiter@gmail.com or at the Modern Waiter Podcast, both on IG and TikTok and things like that. All right. I ranked mine.
Okay.
So I feel like we're going to agree, but let's just say if we don't agree.
Talk to me.
From least to most annoying.
Okay.
Labor Day.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Labor Day, I think we didn't even mention it.
We didn't even talk about it.
It's
not. It's not the barbecue holiday.
It's
chill.
It's if you got a boat holiday.
Yeah.
You know.
Boat barbecue. It's chill.
Yeah.
We
ain't trying to go to the beach.
Nah, we live by the beach.
You done by the beach, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Labor Day, I don't mind.
Not problem.
Halloween.
No, yeah, like I said, we talked about that one. Yeah, it's fine.
Father's Day.
Right, you're right on the right track so far.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we didn't talk about 4th of July though. I see it on there.
Yes, 4th of July. I don't mind.
No, barbecue holiday, and it's usually pretty chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind working it because honestly, I'll have it off a lot of times, even if it's my day to work. You know why?
Yeah.
Because it's dead.
Yeah, it's a quiet one. I mean, you might, I work on the beach, so I get like a little, you get the influx, but, and that's like a 4, it's usually like between 3 and 8 is 4th of July. You know what I mean?
When they're coming off the beach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When they just need something to eat, but they're not eating heavy food. They're keeping it pretty light. You know what I mean?
But here's what the people that want to hang out till 9 o'clock when the fireworks go off.
Which is fair.
That's not fair.
I mean, I don't.
How is that fair? Hanging out for 3 hours waiting for the fireworks
that's
at
hard.
a restaurant.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
I used to tell people it'd be afternoon. I'll be just starting my shift. Just like, oh, can you see the fireworks from here? And I go, you won't be here to see it.
Yeah, it's daylight out.
Yeah, it's daylight out. You think you're gonna sit in this table?
And it don't get dark until 9:30.
Yeah, I promise you're not gonna be here.
Yeah.
Oh well,
go watch them on the beach.
Yeah, exactly. I would set that expectation. So yeah, we did forget July 4th. So ranking them from least to most annoying, we have Labor Day, Halloween, Father's Day, July 4th, and then for me, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it can be annoying for a lot of people, but
yeah,
like I said, I've been out of that loop for a little while, so it's okay for me.
There you go. Next, I don't mind, and I will put together Christmas Eve and Christmas together. Christmas, I don't mind. working it. So
It's not about working it. I don't think it's annoying. I just don't like to work it.
Yeah.
I know people that love working it. You know, people that are here, which is actually kind of like the same way how we talked about with the same issue we talking about for New Year's Eve when you have staff.
Okay.
New Christmas is the same way in my where people don't mind, like the when they're going to work, they'll work it.
Yeah.
We're only opened, I think my spot we open at noon and then we close at like 8 o'clock anyway. So
that's fair.
And it's usually one shift. They come in and they kill it and that's it.
Least of all, I think you should close early.
Yeah.
Least of all, I think you should close early.
Yeah, just be what's the word? Not aware, but knowledge. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Be considerate.
Be considerate.
Consider of your staff.
Yeah.
It is one of the biggest holidays. As long as you consider of your staff, they will take care of you in the end.
And you're still making money.
You're still making money.
Nobody says you got to lop off a day and not turn away big money for
No.
your staff. And a lot of places do it. Like Coconuts, they close.
Yeah.
Right? But, hey, if you're going to open, at least close early.
At least, yeah.
Don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy. Don't make it a full day. Don't be trying to go crazy.
Don't be wearing people out.
We open at noon and we close at 8. I think that's perfect hours for a holiday at that kind
One
of staff.
shift,
Yeah.
less people to schedule.
Absolutely.
More money for you, less headache for you with that
Absolutely.
schedule. I love it. Next, for me, Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Not that annoying. I just would rather not work it. But now...
But I'm the same. So our Thanksgiving, it can go either way. So you can either work just a lunch shift, or we do the same way. I think it's noon to 8 as well. So it's one of those where, and I don't mind if it's the whole day. Like they just did it recently.
Yeah.
So I can do that, and I make good money. You know, I did
Nice.
like 2 years ago. It was fine. But the year before that, we always did breakfast and lunch. I mean, not breakfast, lunch and dinner. And I always worked the lunch. So it was either way. I was already pretty good with it.
Yeah. Now we're coming into the annoying holidays to work. New Year's. I just rather
Rather not.
Not that bad. What about you?
I'm okay with New Year's. So for me, as I'm looking at your list, I would put personally, I would probably have Valentine's Day where your Easter is.
Okay.
Because I don't do brunch.
Ah, okay.
So, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And I work at what we consider a romantic restaurant. So
Yes.
it can be chaotic and we can be
Okay.
out of shit. So that's why, and it's my daughter's birthday. So it already makes me another reason why I really want to be in the building.
So Valentine's Day is up there for you.
For me, yes.
Okay.
But that's why I don't work it. So I don't really.
So next up for me is Easter.
Yes. And I get it. So that's the only thing. Everything else we would be perfectly spot on with.
Okay.
I would just switch my Valentine's with your Easter.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Easter for me is one of the more bucket holidays that there ever was to work in a restaurant. It is just, I mean, as much as people pretend to go to church to be good people.
And those are like what? And that's what you call the holiday church people too. They only go on Easter and Christmas.
Yes. Holy moly, man. I think one of my worst serving nightmares as far as like table after table was on Easter.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I've told the story on this show. And number one.
Oh yeah. Most
Number
annoying.
one, the granddaddy of them all.
Most
up.
annoying, but you make money.
I make money.
It's chaos.
Mother's Day.
It is the machine, and it is coming right around the corner.
I don't think it's because people are so as much annoying as it is the kids. You're dealing with a lot of kids on Mother's Day.
I almost find I think I almost find that the expectation is almost too high on Mother's Day.
That too.
I can deal with kids. I'm okay with kids.
Everybody's caping up. I'm not.
I'm not too worried about the kids as much as what people's
overinflated
expectations. They're just
it's for mom. It's for everybody,
funny.
mom.
Yes, everybody here has a mom, man. I'm here serving you, and I have a mom.
Exactly. Yeah, I get it.
So I mean, but it's still equally annoying no matter where you look, which point of view you're looking at it
Listen,
as.
if I could get a two-top, like a mother-daughter,
Yeah, I love
son
it.
and daughter, I'll take that all day.
Love it.
But don't give me that 10-top with 8 kids. I don't want it.
No.
Because it's a waste of my time.
Actually, I'm in a section this Mother's Day where I only have it's all 2 tops and one big top. So
Boom.
I'm pretty good.
There you go.
I might make two of my 2 tops to a 4 top. It depends on how I feel that day. If I feel like getting froggy or not.
Okay.
But besides that, I'm Gucci gang.
Yeah, I'm right in the thick of it.
Are you in the mix? Are you in the north?
No, that's worse.
Okay.
No, but I have 3 4 tops, and I either have 2 4 tops and 2
Deuces?
no, 2 big tops.
Oh, okay.
Like 2 6s or whatever, 6s.
Yeah, so you're in the thick of it.
Strong 8. I'm in the thick of it. We both are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're me and Paul. We're right in the meat.
Yeah, you are.
Not in the north, or not in the dock. The dock is.
Yeah, but you're still in the meat.
I'm still in the meat. There's no safe place in that place because like there really isn't. There's no two-top city in there. I wouldn't even rather be inside because that's even more annoying because that's where they put the overflow.
Yeah, that's where the overflow goes.
Yeah. So there's nowhere to hide. It's just an annoying Mother's Day, and I'll be glad to have that over the hump.
Yeah, then we're out of season.
Yeah. That is true. Then we'll be done for. Well, we'll let you go on that. We do this for you each and every week. Once again, reach out to us if there's any annoyances that we have missed about working holidays.
Or what your list is.
What's your ranking?
What's your ranking?
Yes.
From chillest to whew.
I think I should have put Easter as my number one. Honestly. I double think about it. But anyway, I'm grateful for you. We do get support. We get stories. We get people that thank us and they say that, hey, that reminds me of when I used to work in a restaurant, or you helped me through my shift, something like that. And that really puts wind beneath our wings. It really does, because
we love when you guys relate with us. It's beautiful.
Correct, because it's not really a back and forth with our audience. We just put this out, and I hope you catch it.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much. I'm Marlon Joseph, the Modern Waiter.
I'm Danny Villain. Subscribe, people.
We will see you next week.
Yes, later.
I want white sand beaches.